Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. So today Hyliion stock is actually in the red. Hyliion stock is a stock which we have covered quite a bit in the past, and today we're coming back for another analysis of why Hyliion stock is dropping so much. So I think you're going to find this one very interesting. I think you're going to enjoy this video quite a lot, so please do watch all the way through to the end. Whilst you're here, please do subscribe and like. We're on about 70 subscribers now, so if you could get to 200 subscribers or even 100 subscribers by tomorrow, I would appreciate that so much. So please do that if you can. Anyway, today we're going to be looking at some of the reasons why Hyliion stock might be dropping, and I think you're going to find this one very useful, so please do watch this Hyliion analysis video all the way till the end. So when we look at the 1 day for the Hyliion stock, we can see it's actually down by a little bit. I mean, it's not too bad, 4.9%. I mean, fair enough. So when we got to the 1 week, it's also actually red. This is pretty much the same picture. It's down by quite a bit, and it's just been going down since this high point around here, which was at $53. Now we're at 47, so obviously a small price decrease, but we're going to be looking at some of the reasons why this actually happened in a moment. On the 1 month though, it's more important with this stock to look at the longer period, because Hyliion stock is one of those stocks where A, it's a big one for the future. So yes, it's going to have a lot of volatility at the minute. It's a small company, but at the long period, it is still in the green, and it is looking like it's starting to dip down. Anyway, so going back to the 6 month, we are obviously massively up if you didn't already know. So Hyliion stock is one of those ones where it is down at the minute, a small amount, but when we look at the reasons why and what's going to happen in the future, I think you're going to understand this one 100%. So I think you're going to get a lot of value from this video, so please do smash the like button and subscribe now that you're here as well, please. But yeah, let's just have a quick look. Now, I've talked about Hyliion stock enough in the past, but this video we're just going to be looking at the price, so I'm not really going to talk too much of it. It's basically an electric powertrain and truck company. You already know that. If you don't know that, please do check out any of the other videos on Hyliion where I talk about it in more depth. We're not going to be talking about the company too much, we're just going to be talking about the stock. So yeah, looking at Hyliion stock, we can see we are up quite a lot over the past few weeks, really, past few months. And really, with this stock, in my opinion, it's important to look at this over a longer period of time. We're around here at $9, now we are at $47. So when we look at this in relation, when we look at this most recent drop in relation to previous drops, it is not that bad. So here we can see a drop from around $24 to around $18. Fair enough, it's sold off, and basically it was flat here for a bit. Basically, people were taking profit, in my opinion, and then people went in again. So Hyliion is one of those stocks which has been rocketing. I think a lot of people have been selling the stock here as well, so that would make sense when we realise what news has come out for the company as well. So as we know, there is basically a merger coming with Tortoise and Hyliion, so obviously this has prompted a lot of people to buy the stock, forcing the price up on the 1 month, and that is why the price increase has gone up so much. So obviously a lot of swing traders or day traders and whatnot have been buying up the stock and then have decided to sell it now, because it's a case of you're buying the news and you're selling it when it actually happens. So it's quite a clever thing to do in some ways, but obviously the effect of that is when a lot of people buy into the company, it goes up, and then when a lot of funds and day traders and commercial retail traders whatnot sell, the stock price also goes down. So obviously it's a double-edged sword, but one thing with this company is it's more important to look over the long period of time. So obviously Hyliion is one of those companies which is probably going to grow a lot in the future because it is focusing on greener, zero emissions transport. So bearing that one in mind, we can understand that this stock is probably going to grow quite a lot in the years to come. So in my opinion, I think it's more important to look at the 6 month, and when we look at the 6 month, it puts everything more into relation and into context, because we can see it's not really too much of a drop, it's just selling off a little bit. Is it going to sell off more? It probably will, to be honest. I mean, I can't really say either way. I think it will go up again soon, but it could sell off a little bit further, and that is really not something to be concerned about with this stock. So yeah guys, with a company like Hyliion, it's more important to look at the longer period, and we can see this stock is doing so well over the longer period, and I think it's going to continue to do so, because when we look at the fundamentals of the company, like I said, not going to talk about it too much in this video, I personally think for those reasons the stock is going to go up so far. Bear in mind, a little bit of healthy profit taking is necessary for the stock to go up higher, because otherwise it's going to turn into bubble territory, and that's just not good. The stock's going to get overhyped. Here it's going up because they've got products out, and so it's going to merge with another company, which is obviously a good sign, shows good things for the company. But yes, a lot of people are selling, taking profits, fair enough, and obviously a lot of other people are getting apprehensive of that. They're seeing this stock, which they've been told can only go up, actually go down, and then they are probably selling off too if you don't really know what you're doing with investing, and this can happen. So fair enough for the stock selling off. Is this something for me to be concerned about? I would say not. Is this something for you to be concerned about? I don't know. Obviously I'm not a financial advisor, can't literally tell you that, or legitimately tell you the honest answer to that. But my answer is basically, I would say not really even approach this one with caution, but do make sure to know what time period you're going for. Obviously, if you're using this as a swing trade, perhaps maybe wait 1 or 2 days, see what the price does from here, because if the price goes lower, yes, you could probably buy in at a smaller price, make a nicer profit. However, for an actual investor, if you're investing in the Hyliion company, I would say this Hyliion stock decrease doesn't really matter too much, because as we know, this company is destined for great things, in my opinion at least, because they have some good products out there, they've got some already out infrastructure, and this is obviously a good sign, unlike Nikola, which apparently not making products. If you want to see that, please do watch my last video. But yeah, we can understand that this stock could honestly still pop in the future. So in my opinion, look out to the 6 month, look out to the 1 month, look out to all time, and we can see the reasons why this has gone up so much. The reason is because they're going to merge, and I think after the merger, the stock price will probably go up even higher. So not to repeat myself anymore, but I think, yes, Hyliion stock is one for the future over a longer period of time. Look at what the company is doing. Ask yourself, is this a company for the future? How long are we trying to invest in it? Are we going to invest in it for a month for a quick swing trade? Are we going to invest in it for 10 years for a long-term profit? And I think if your answer is you're investing it for a long term, yes, this is probably a stock to buy. Even if you're going for a swing trade, this could potentially be one to watch out for in a good way, but also in a bad way, because as we know, there is a split coming up, and a merge coming up, and I think this could still influence the price in a positive way. However, it could be safe to say it could also not really have too much effect after a small drop off. Honestly, I think that we will be back in the green soon, in my personal opinion. However, it is hard to say with this. So I hope you enjoyed this short video looking at Hyliion stock once again, giving you a quick Hyliion stock analysis. If you did, please like and subscribe. Check out any of the videos which will be on screen right now, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.